Do you want to live past 100 with a sharp mind and strong body? Start with these 8 fruits today. Have you ever asked yourself, what if living a long, vibrant life wasn't about expensive treatments, complicated supplements, or chasing the latest health trend? What if the secret had been sitting quietly in your kitchen all along, inside your fruit bowl? Imagine this: you're turning 100, your back is straight, your memory sharp, your laughter loud, and your energy still steady. You blow out the candles on your cake, surrounded by family who admire not just your years, but your vitality. That future isn't a fantasy, it's a possibility if you give your body the right fuel, and some of the most powerful medicines may just come in the form of something as simple as fruit. Today, I'll share with you 8 remarkable fruits, each backed by science and time-tested wisdom, that can support your heart, brain, digestion, and longevity. These aren't trendy fads. These are nature's oldest secrets. So grab a pen, or better yet, grab a piece of fruit, and let's dive in. If this kind of content inspires you to live better every day, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're here to help you build a healthier, happier life, one choice at a time. Number 1. Apples, the daily guardian of longevity. It's one of the most ordinary fruits in the grocery store. Simple, round, available in every season. And yet, the humble apple may be one of the most powerful tools we have for a long and healthy life. You've probably heard the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But few people realize how profoundly true that is, especially for those in their later years. Beyond being just a crunchy snack, apples are one of the most research-backed fruits for overall health, particularly when it comes to longevity. Apples are rich in soluble fiber, particularly pectin, which helps sweep cholesterol out of the bloodstream and improves heart health. Multiple large-scale studies have found that people who regularly consume apples have a significantly lower risk of developing heart disease, stroke, and even dementia. But why? Let's start with the heart. The fiber in apples binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract, preventing it from being absorbed into the blood. Over time, this helps lower LDL, bad cholesterol, which is a major contributor to artery-clogging plaque. Apples also contain natural compounds called flavonoids, especially quercetin and catechin, that reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel elasticity, and support better circulation. This means less strain on your heart and a lower risk of cardiovascular events. Now, think about your brain. As we age, we naturally experience a decline in memory and mental clarity. But apples seem to slow that process. In animal studies, apple juice has been shown to boost the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that supports learning and memory. Human studies echo these findings. A long-term Harvard study followed over 13 learner women and found that those who ate more apples and other flavonoid-rich fruits experienced slower cognitive decline than those who didn't. The result? Sharper thinking well into old age. But perhaps one of the most underrated benefits of apples lies in gut health. Our gut is often referred to as the second brain because of how deeply it affects our mood, immunity, and overall well-being. Apples feed the beneficial bacteria in the gut, helping to balance the microbiome. A healthy gut is now known to be a major pillar of longevity, and apples offer one of the easiest ways to support it. Let's also talk about blood sugar. Many people fear fruits because of their natural sugar content, but apples have a low glycemic index, meaning they don't cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. The fiber slows down digestion, releasing sugars gradually and helping to stabilize energy levels. This makes apples an excellent choice for people managing prediabetes or diabetes. Still not convinced? Let's look at the lives of real people. In the mountainous regions of Japan, particularly in Nagano Prefecture, centenarians often include apples in their daily meals. Some eat them fresh in the morning, others slice them into salads or simmer them lightly for dessert. They don't think of it as medicine. To them, it's tradition, and it may be part of the reason why they live longer, healthier lives than most people on the planet. So, how can you start incorporating apples into your life in a meaningful way? Eat them whole to get the full benefit of the fiber, skin, and nutrients. Try slicing them with a handful of walnuts for a heart-healthy snack. Add diced apples to oatmeal in the morning for a warm, comforting, and energizing breakfast. If you're feeling more adventurous, grate them into slaws, mix them into roasted vegetable dishes, or bake them slowly with cinnamon for a naturally sweet dessert. But like all powerful foods, there are a few things to keep in mind. If you suffer from irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, apples may cause bloating or gas due to their fermentable fiber content. Start with small portions and monitor your body's response. If you deal with acid reflux, especially the tart varieties like Granny Smith, they may trigger symptoms. And while apples are generally beneficial for blood sugar, juicing them removes the fiber. So opt for whole apples whenever possible. In the end, apples aren't just a fruit, they're a habit, a daily practice of saying yes to health, yes to longevity, yes to your future. So tomorrow morning, when you reach into the fruit bowl and feel the weight of that smooth red or green skin in your hand, know that you're holding something powerful, something ancient, something quietly extraordinary, and that's only the beginning. Number 2, strawberries. The sweet secret to youthful skin and a sharp mind. There's something timeless about strawberries. Maybe it's the way they brighten a bowl of oatmeal, or how their sweetness lingers long after the bite. But behind their vibrant red color and fragrant aroma lies a surprising power, one that touches nearly every system of your aging body. Strawberries aren't just for children's lunchboxes or summer desserts. They are, in fact, one of the most potent anti-aging foods you can eat, packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and compounds that promote brain, heart, and skin health. Strawberries are like nature's little medicine drops, wrapped in beauty. Let's start with what you can see. Your skin. As we grow older, our skin naturally loses collagen, the protein that keeps it firm, smooth, and wrinkle-resistant. This loss leads to sagging, dullness, and fine lines. But strawberries may help slow that process. They are incredibly rich in vitamin C, an essential nutrient for collagen production. Just 1 cup of strawberries provides more vitamin C than an orange. That's right, despite their size. Strawberries deliver a bigger collagen boost than citrus. This boost doesn't just help with how your skin looks, it helps with how your joints feel. Collagen supports not only the skin, but also the connective tissues throughout your body. More vitamin C means better joint mobility, less stiffness, and a more active, independent life well into your later years. But strawberries aren't just about outer beauty. Their deeper magic lies in brain health. Several groundbreaking studies have connected strawberry consumption with reduced risk of cognitive decline. In one long-term study conducted by Harvard Medical School, researchers followed over 16,000 older women and found that those who ate strawberries at least twice a week experienced slower cognitive aging, up to 5 years of delayed memory decline compared to those who didn't eat berries regularly. What's at play here? The answer lies in compounds called anthocyanins, the antioxidants that give strawberries their brilliant red hue. These compounds reduce inflammation in the brain, protect neurons from oxidative damage, and even support blood flow to key regions responsible for learning and memory. Think about that for a moment. A handful of strawberries, consumed regularly, could mean sharper thinking, better recall, and longer-lasting independence. Now let's turn to heart health. Aging increases the risk of high blood pressure, arterial stiffness, and cholesterol imbalances, but strawberries come to the rescue here. 2. Studies have shown that the polyphenols in strawberries, particularly ellagic acid and flavonoids, can reduce LDL and cholesterol and support overall cardiovascular function. In one study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults who consumed strawberries regularly had significantly lower levels of C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation and predictor of heart disease. That's a powerful benefit packed into something so sweet. And unlike processed snacks or sugary energy foods, strawberries are low in calories and have a low glycemic index. That means they're unlikely to cause blood sugar spikes, making them a smart, safe option for people with diabetes or prediabetes. But here's what truly makes strawberries extraordinary. They are joyful. Something is uplifting about them, whether it's the texture, the color, or the associations with summer and celebration. And joy matters. Mental and emotional wellness are deeply connected to physical health. Eating strawberries is an act of nourishing not just your body, but your spirit, too. So, how can you make strawberries a regular part of your life? Eat them fresh as a morning snack, or freeze them for smoothies that refresh and energize. Add sliced strawberries to Greek yogurt and sprinkle with chia seeds for a protein-packed breakfast. Blend them with spinach and almond milk for a brain-friendly green smoothie, or mix them into a leafy salad with walnuts and goat cheese for a sophisticated, nutrient-rich lunch. And yes, strawberries pair beautifully with dark chocolate. A square of 85% dark chocolate and a few strawberries make for a dessert that feels indulgent but supports heart and brain health. That said, there are a few considerations. If you have acid reflux or GERD, the natural acidity of strawberries might occasionally trigger symptoms. Monitor your body's response and choose lower acid fruits on flare-up days. If you have a strawberry allergy, even a mild one, be cautious. Itching, swelling, or rash after eating strawberries should not be ignored. Additionally, strawberries contain vitamin K, which supports blood clotting. If you are on blood-thinning medication, such as warfarin, consult with your healthcare provider about how to include strawberries safely. But for most people, strawberries offer an easy, joyful, and delicious way to nourish the body, protect the brain, and celebrate aging. Not as a loss, but as a journey of transformation. So the next time you pass the berry section at the store, pause. Choose a box that smells sweet. Take them home, wash them gently. And when you eat that first juicy bite, know that you're not just enjoying a fruit, you're honoring your health, your memory, and your years ahead. Number 3, figs, the forgotten superfruit for gut and heart health. They don't have the vibrant flash of strawberries or the commercial appeal of apples. You probably won't see them headlining smoothie commercials or dominating the grocery store's front display. But figs, quiet, ancient, and powerful, have been nourishing humanity since the earliest days of civilization. And if you're serious about living a long, strong, and well-balanced life, it may be time to bring them back into your kitchen. For thousands of years, figs were revered. The Greeks considered them sacred. The Egyptians offered them to the gods. Even early medical texts praised their ability to heal and energize the body. But somewhere along the way, they became forgotten, replaced by flashier fruits. That's a shame, because modern science now confirms what ancient wisdom always knew. Figs are one of the most underrated superfruits for longevity. Let's begin with digestion, a cornerstone of healthy aging. As we grow older, digestion becomes less efficient. Many seniors struggle with bloating, constipation, and discomfort that disrupts daily life. Here's where figs shine. Just a few figs provide a powerful soluble and insoluble dietary fiber. This fiber gently sweeps the digestive tract, improving bowel regularity and feeding beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut isn't just about comfort. It influences your immune system, your energy levels, and even your mood. That's why supporting it with fiber-rich, natural foods like figs is one of the best things you can do to age gracefully. But the benefits of figs don't stop at the gut. They also have a profound impact on the heart. Figs are naturally rich in potassium and magnesium, two minerals that are often deficient in modern diets, especially in older adults. These minerals help regulate blood pressure, reduce tension in blood vessels, and maintain healthy heartbeat rhythms. Potassium is one of the most essential nutrients for managing hypertension, a condition that silently ages the body from within. By regularly consuming figs, you're giving your cardiovascular system tools to resist wear, stress, and inflammation. What's even more remarkable is how gentle figs are on the body, especially for those managing blood sugar levels. Unlike many other sweet fruits, figs have a low glycemic index, meaning they release sugar slowly into the bloodstream without causing rapid spikes. This makes them an ideal snack for those with type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, or anyone looking to maintain stable energy throughout the day. And let's not forget how satisfying figs are. Their natural sweetness, soft texture, and subtle crunch of tiny seeds create a sensory experience that feels indulgent, even luxurious, without added sugars or artificial ingredients. 1 or 2 dried figs can curb sugar cravings in a way that feels wholesome and comforting, not guilty. But beyond the nutrients, there's something almost meditative about eating figs. Their presence slows you down. You don't rush through them, you savor them, and that small act of mindfulness, of being present with your food, can change how you experience nourishment altogether. So, how can you start enjoying figs in your everyday life? Try them fresh if they're in season, sliced into salads with arugula and feta, or paired with walnuts for a fiber and protein-rich snack. Dried figs are wonderfully versatile. Chop them into oatmeal, mix them with almonds for an afternoon boost, or blend them into smoothies for natural sweetness. You can even stuff them with a dab of goat cheese or almond butter for a heart-healthy appetizer that feels gourmet. As always, there are a few considerations to keep in mind. Figs are high in fiber. This is good, but if your digestive system isn't used to it, start slowly. Eating too much at once may cause gas or bloating, particularly in those with sensitive stomachs or IBS. If you're on blood-thinning medications, note that figs contain vitamin K, which influences blood clotting. It doesn't mean you have to avoid them, but consistency is key. Discuss with your doctor if you're managing medications. And here's something important. If you have a latex allergy, you may also be sensitive to figs. That's because some proteins in figs are similar to those found in natural rubber. Again, it's rare, but it's something to be mindful of. For most people, though, figs are a gentle, deeply nourishing fruit, supporting not just the gut and heart, but also the ritual of health. They invite you to slow down, to savor, and to connect with a way of eating that isn't about restriction, but restoration. So the next time you feel your digestion slowing, your energy dipping, or your sweet tooth nudging, reach not for a candy bar, but for a fig. It's not just food, it's a link to an ancient promise that what grows slowly, gently, and wisely from the earth can still heal, protect, and sustain us through every season of life. Number 4, coconut, nature's electrolyte for energy and brain power. Coconut is often misunderstood, dismissed as fatty or tropical. But in truth, it's one of the most complete fruits you can eat. Coconut water is rich in natural electrolytes, making it ideal for hydration. Meanwhile, coconut oil contains MCTs, medium-chain triglycerides, which are quickly converted into energy by the liver and are shown to enhance brain function. Coconut meat adds fiber, supports digestion, and can help with satiety, keeping you full and energized. Seniors in coastal cultures who consume coconut regularly often enjoy better cognitive health well into old age. Add unsweetened shredded coconut to oatmeal, use coconut oil for light sautéing, or just enjoy a cold glass of coconut water after a walk in the sun. Number 5, oranges. The immunity powerhouse that protects more than you think. We often reach for oranges during the cold season. But this humble fruit is doing far more than just fighting sniffles. Oranges are rich in vitamin C. Yes, but they also contain over 100 phytonutrients that reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and support skin and joint health. In one study, regular orange consumption was associated with reduced risk of stroke and improved circulation. The flavonoids in oranges help lower blood pressure and LDL cholesterol, and vitamin C promotes collagen production, not just for skin, but for joint integrity. Peel one fresh for breakfast. Squeeze the juice into a vinaigrette, or zest the peel into your tea for a fragrant immune boost. Number 6, avocados, the creamy fruit that loves your heart and brain. Avocados are technically a fruit, and one of the most nourishing. They're full of healthy monounsaturated fats that protect the heart by lowering bad cholesterol and increasing the good kind. They're also loaded with folate, vitamin K, and lutein, all crucial for memory, Cognitive function and eye health. Studies show that older adults who eat avocados regularly perform better on memory and attention tasks. Meanwhile, their high fiber content helps regulate blood sugar and supports a healthy gut microbiome. So spread on whole grain toast, mix into salads, or blend into a smoothie with banana and cocoa powder for a surprisingly rich dessert. Number 7. Pomegranates. On the ancient key to endurance and circulation. Pomegranates have been a symbol of vitality for millennia, and science is catching up to what ancient traditions have long known. These ruby red seeds contain punicalagins and anthocyanins, potent antioxidants that improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and protect brain cells. In blue zones like Sardinia, Italy, where people live longer than anywhere else in the world, pomegranates are a staple. Research has found they can reduce arterial plaque, lower blood pressure, and even slow age-related memory loss. Eat the seeds straight, add them to couscous or quinoa, or sip a few ounces of pure pomegranate juice with breakfast. Number 8. Blueberries, the tiny berry. With giant benefits last, but certainly not least, are blueberries, often referred to as the king of antioxidants. Honor one, loaded with anthocyanins. Blueberries protect your brain from oxidative stress and support memory, learning, and overall cognitive function. One long-term study from Harvard found that older adults who ate 2 or more servings of blueberries per week had a significantly slower rate of cognitive decline. Blueberries also support heart health, improve insulin sensitivity, and even contribute to glowing, healthy skin. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend into smoothies, or bake into whole grain muffins for a guilt-free treat that loves your body back. So now that you've met all 8 of these remarkable fruits, each with its own story, its power, its way of nurturing the body and spirit, the question becomes simple. Which one will you reach for today? Because the truth is, longevity isn't something that happens to us. It's something we build, bite by bite, habit by habit, choice by quiet choice. You don't need to change everything overnight. You don't need a perfect diet or a miracle plan. What you need is a commitment to yourself, a gentle but firm decision to care, to nourish, to show up for your future. Maybe tomorrow it starts with an apple instead of a packaged snack. Maybe it's a handful of blueberries stirred into your morning oats. Maybe it's the pause you take while sipping coconut water. Grateful, grounded, alive. In time, these small changes compound. In time, they become who you are. And in time, you may just find yourself celebrating a life not only long, but vibrant, clear-minded, and deeply fulfilling. If this video has inspired you, even in some small way, I invite you to subscribe for more science-backed, soul-grounded health wisdom. There's so much more to explore together, and I would be honored to walk that path beside you. Until next time, take care of your body like it's the home of your spirit. Stay curious, stay nourished, and above all, stay gently, intentionally, joyfully alive.